All right. Good morning, everybody. Wow, July 1st, 2020. This is a big day for a couple of reasons. We'll get into that here as soon as we get started. But we just want to say good morning, everybody, and welcome. Look at Kelly Dutton in the house. Always here, always helping people, Chris Johnstone. She really is. Like, I tell you what, me and Kevin Gillespie were talking in the green room, and I said, this whole commercial world that Kelly lives in, it's absolutely insane. It's an insane world to live in. That's why if somebody has a commercial deal, they should just send it to her and let her deal with all the insanity. Because she can handle it. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Just like another day. It's just another day for Kelly Dutton. It's like, hey, Frank, yeah, what you need, bud? Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's just 6 nuclear bombs going off in the background. No big deal. What do you got? How can I help you? It's like, you got to be kidding me right now. But no, it's nuts. So glad you hang out with us, Kelly. Don't forget, guys, if you need Kelly's help, she's here to help you. And Kelly, you can drop some stuff in the chat if you want. Sorry, Chris, to do this on your day. I owe her that one today, if that's okay, man.
It's everybody's day, Frank. Everybody here. It's everybody's day. It's all good.
Well, you know what day it is? It is July 1st. Let's get right to the flux capacitor. I think we need to dive into that immediately before we even bring up Bill Devers. Let's get to the flux capacitor. Justine, Kristen, where are we at? Flux capacitors in the chat. Obviously, what's the percentage, Justine?
So today we are at 50% of 2026.
We are at 50% of the year done and 50% of the year to go, which clearly means Kristen Simpson has got about a third of her Christmas shopping done by now.
I don't, but I'm getting excited.
It's starting to percolate, isn't it, Kristen? It's starting to heat up in your brain.
I mean, my Pinterest board is starting to get some things added to it. So
yeah. You're already figuring out where the decorations are located, moving some boxes around, starting to get things prepared for the onslaught of Christmas mania that goes on at the Simpson house.
I actually saw something this morning. It was top 10 places to visit at Christmas time that make you feel like you're in a Hallmark movie.
Okay.
And I was like, honey, come look at this. And my husband was like, okay. Settle down.
Yeah, I can assure you Vacaville, California is not on that list.
Surprisingly, no, it was not.
Not on that list, yeah. I bet you a lot of places in Canada are, though, Chris. I bet they are. It's Absolutely. Like Christmas 9 months out of the year over there. Right?
We have a fake North Pole that you can go and see.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to lick it anymore, but you can still go see
lick it. Oh my God. You're not allowed to lick it anymore. In the past, it was okay. Here, lick the North Pole. Go for it. Lick the North Pole.
The 80s were great.
The 80s were great.
Not allowed to do that anymore.
Tongue stuck to the pole.
All right, let's get to this right here, right now. I just got to get my act together.
The bonds, check the rates. It's Rudy Devers.
I hope he's here.
Maybe you should check that first.
If he's not here, it's okay. I'll tell you what he's going to say. He's going to say, just get your butt to work. That's what he's going to say. Is he here or not?
I'm looking. I think no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, he's not here. Wow.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
So we take that all back. Yeah. Let's do the sad trombone.
Wow.
I'm sure somebody in the chat will throw something in there. Michael Harris is always good about it. Other people already.
Mike's got a bunch of stats in there. So.
Get something in there. Let us know what's going on. I guess Rudy, we did have him on for quite the show yesterday, which, by the way, was fantastic. I loved that story.
I was thinking about it all day. I was like, Nike needs to call up Bill Rudy Devers and have him as like their next, advertisement. Because that guy he just did it.
Yep.
But, if you missed yesterday, folks, there is, if you go to loanofficerbreakfastclub.com, the website, there's a highlights section. You scroll down, there's highlights. It's there. And for those highlights, we pretty much left everything that Bill said in there, right? Everything. So a lot of times we chop up the highlights, just give you the, give you the meat and potatoes, but everything's in there. It's freaking awesome. Yeah. People are saying he killed it yesterday. He really did. So, all righty. Well, I say we just go ahead and get to the man of the hour. And that would be Mr. Chris Johnstone. Yesterday, you talked to us like you're going to be show us how we can actually connect chat to the CRM and actually just talk to it and get things moving. I was just like, that is rad. We got to see that. So let us have it, my friend.
It's pretty stellar stuff. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. So, in the world of AI and marketing and technology and all those wonderful things, it was announced yesterday that it looks like Claude and their two new models are coming back. So
Yay.
they have found a way to bring that back. So if you haven't had a chance to play with one of those, super cool. When it comes out, I highly suggest that you do. So. What we're going to talk about today is just giving you an implementation tool so that you can convert more of the conversations that you're having. You can have more conversations and convert more of the conversations that you're already having. And we'll just flip right to the slide presentation. And we're moving through a change in the way that things work because we now live in a world of agentic loops. So,
What?
yeah, I know.
What does that
So,
even mean?
Frank, you remember about 6 months ago we did a class on AI agents. So it used to be like you went to an AI, you gave it a prompt, it gave you the response, you had to think about it, and then you had to prompt it again. And then AI started prompting us. And now at the end of everything that you give it, it asks you a question to get you to keep going. Well, those AI agents went through a big evolution where it was like, okay, rather than asking us all of the questions, the AI started to get smart enough to be like, well, I don't really need to ask the user. I can go create my own prompt, ask my own AI the question, get the response back, and just deliver the response back to the user. So instead of going and saying, hey, I want a slide deck, and you would have to do like slide one, slide two, slide three, slide four, slide five, and you'd have to go through the work of prompting each individual one to put the whole thing together. What AI agents allowed you to do is just like, I'm looking for a slide presentation, and it's got these 7 slides in it. And so it could produce all of that, the graphics design, the layout, the multiples, deliver it back to you. But it still came back and asked questions in order to complete the task of what we're doing. So, Frank, what an agentic loop is the AI will actually score its output on what it does. And if it fails the grade of like you finished the task, it will go back to the start and go over all of its work again, discover where it might not have done the best job, and then finish the job for you. So we're literally now living in a world where you can just tell AI what you want it to do for you, and it will actually go out and finish the task and keep working until it's done and pull in all these AI agents to do all that work. Does that make sense?
It does. That's crazy. So it's like Chat GPT hiring Chat GPT to do work.
For you.
Right.
Yes. And there's
Yeah.
no limit to the amount of employees or agents that ChatGPT can access in order to get the job done.
Wow.
So, as a reminder, one of the reasons why I'm so deep into this is I just finished my Claude certification. So, I'm officially a Claude certified architect, and we have taken all of that and built it into the Loan Officer AI CRM. So, what I'm going to do this morning is a demo to show you where software and where I believe actual relationship building and closing more deals in the mortgage business is going. And it's all about being agent powered. So when you're using artificial intelligence, there's 5 key things that you need to give the AI so that it can work without you, without having to ask all those questions and get to the end of the task. So if you want to take advantage of AI loops and just giving the AI one prompt and having it do everything that you've asked it to do, You ahead of time have to do a little bit of work. This is setting your foundation so that the AI can do your work for it. Think of it like onboarding an employee. The first thing that you need to do is like, hey, here's how things work around here. Here's our core values. Here's all the tools that you're going to use. Here's samples of my email templates if you're going to be sending emails for me. Like, this is how we do things around here so that that person can do them for you. Well, you got to do the same thing with your AI, right? But you only ever have to do it once. So inside the CRM and inside Claude Cowork and inside of ChatGPT, they all have a version of a brand board or history that you can train so that that AI understands what your website looks like, what your brands are, what your colors are, so that when it produces an image, it can put your logo on it. When it produces an output or a slide deck, it's your colors. Like this is the Loan Officer CRM branding on what you're seeing on the screen. I didn't have to tell AI to do that. It just naturally did that because it knows the logo and all the colors that we use. So you build a brand board, and it's really simple. You say, go to my website, build a brand board. It's like the AI makes it super easy. Then you build your AI knowledge base. And so we got the look of how things do. Now your knowledge base is your information and your feel. So you give it sample emails, you give it samples of how you like to talk to people. I'm professional but friendly, I'm approachable, I'm always compliant, those sorts of things. And you just load in your brand guidelines of how you like to do things. So it can do things like you. And then you customize your inbound and outbound agents. So inside the Loan Officer CRM, you can call, text, email, or send a social media direct message that gets captured by the system. These AI agents respond back using your brand board and your knowledge base. And you just tell it, you're my inbound agent, you qualify leads, and you book appointments for me. And it uses your knowledge base and it uses your brand board in order to do those tasks. Same thing with an outbound agent. Hey, I'm going to call on you when I meet somebody new. You're going to call them, say, Chris really enjoyed meeting you for the first time. He asked me to book an appointment on his calendar. When do you have time? And that outbound agent can call that person and book an appointment for you. But if they're not set up and they're not configured, you can't call them to do work. So one time you go in and you set up a phone number for your inbound agent and your outbound agent, and it can take and receive phone calls for you. So once you've got that all set up, then you create workflows for every type of lead that you generate, and you put a tag at the top of every workflow. And I'll show you that in just a second, Frank. When we there's hopefully a little bit of a crescendo here. But when you think about workflows, it's like, what would be the perfect process for every opportunity that I get in my mortgage business? So Kevin Gillespie, amazing, amazing information on builder business and like how to go in, how to get builder business. Well, in my world, when you leave an appointment with somebody that you've approached for builder business, you don't want the follow-up to fall off. You want to follow up immediately, and you want the same process with all of the value that you can give to that builder to be effectively communicated to that person. Well, when you set up a workflow, you can just add the person, tag them, and you know it's going to send a follow-up text message. It's going to send a follow-up email. Your AI is going to call them and say, hey, thanks for the meeting. It was great meeting you. Can we book the next appointment? And so your follow-up never falls off. This is one of the big things where I see a lot of opportunity and conversations missed. We have the first conversation, but then automatic follow-up isn't put in place in order to make sure that the conversation continues. Think about you meet with a qualified agent for your coffee appointment, and it's like, what's next? Well, if you sit down one time and have AI write the text messages and the emails and everything that you want to happen for the next 90 days until that person sends you a deal, You just have that workflow in your CRM. Apply the tag to the contact after you're done the meeting, and you know that system is going to run for you. So we have to set those systems up one time, but then you have that asset in your business that you can call on with every contact that you have that comes into your business. And then you need to customize your trackers so you can see, here's how many contacts I got this week. Here's how many conversations I had. Here's how many applications I took. And you can actually do your success tracking. So tracking what's happening. And so you can take a screenshot of this, but we're also going to send this out in the email that we send out today. So if you're on our email list, we're going to send out the slide. These are all of the funnels that you need to have built in your mortgage business in order to use AI to follow up. Now, some of you will have specialized ones based on specific leads that you have coming into your business, but if you're following the daily success plan with the team and Mortgage Marketing Animals Next Level, these are like the fundamentals of what we want to have in place. And from my perspective on the CRM. So first, you've got new leads and contacts. You've got past referral partners that you've already done a deal with. You've got new referral partners. You've got your pre-qualifications. You've got your database. And then you've got follow-up after you close the deal to get reviews and invite them to your community. And then when you're doing deals in process, you want to capture the borrower, co-borrower information, the agent, the listing agent, the title agent, the attorney, accountants, and financial planners. And we just added the accountants and the financial planners in there just for fun because AI thought it was a good idea, right? So once you have this all set up, and I know that's a big ask, that's a lot, right, Frank? It's like, that's going to take me a week of working on this thing or 14 days, or I have to show up for 2 calls with somebody to walk me through all of this. But once you have it set up, check this out. So for those of you that are on the Loan Officer AI CRM, on the menu bar on the left-hand side, live, as of yesterday, there's this brand new button up in the top left-hand corner that says Ask AI. And you can click on that button up in the top left-hand corner, and you can ask AI. Now, Frank, you'll notice this dashboard looks really, really familiar. So imagine you have the power of Claude and their most recent model that's available on the marketplace sitting over top of all of the data and the features that you have available to you inside the CRM. So imagine that you have an AI agent that sits in front of all of the button clicking that you used to have to do. And now you can just talk to your CRM and you have the most advanced AI in the world working for you until it doesn't stop figuring out and doing the task that you've asked it to do inside your CRM. So this is a whole new way of thinking about software. It's a whole new way of thinking about running your business. And all of our lovely members will know we have an app. You can download the app on your phone, type in CRM, it comes up, and the Ask AI button is built right into the app. So you can literally just talk to your phone and it has full access to all of the features inside your CRM. So let's take an example and let's say that we just had a meeting with somebody or we ran into somebody at the grocery store or you know what, let's say we follow Bill Rudy Deaver's advice and we go out and we meet an agent at an open house because we just go out, do the work and get it done. So we come out of that, we got a business card in our hand because we just met an agent and we pull up our cell phone and we hit the Ask AI button on our CRM. So here we go. All right. Hey, I need you to create a new contact for me, Jimmy Doe. Jimmy's phone number is 555-555-1268, and his email is jimmy.doe@example.com. What I want you to do after you create the contact is apply the tag of qualified real estate agent. And then I want you to apply a second tag that's real estate agent voice AI. so that my AI agent calls them and books a follow-up appointment with them. Then I want you to set a reminder in my calendar for 4 days from today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon that I need to call Jimmy and follow up on our meeting. And right now, what I want you to do after you create the contact is send Jimmy an email that just says that it was wonderful to meet with him. I'm looking forward to staying in touch, and that I hope his son has a fantastic time at the baseball game this weekend. All
Oh,
right.
like you're really doing it right now? That's legitimately happening right now?
Yeah. So then I just hit the button and the AI goes to work. This user wants me to do multiple things: create a new contact for Jimmy Doe, apply the tags, set a calendar reminder, send Jimmy an email. This is a multi-step task. So I'm going to get started. And voila, everything that I just asked the AI to do is being done inside the CRM for me. Create a contact, apply the tags. And remember, Frank, I just said, if we go do the work and we set up funnels ahead of time for every type of contact that I know I'm going to meet in my mortgage business, past customers, referrals, past real estate agents, new real estate agents, like just set up a funnel for exactly what you want to happen with that person when you meet them. Now you can just talk to the AI and say, apply the tag qualified real estate agent. And that workflow will automatically trigger on that contact.
Chris,
So,
quick question, if I may. A couple people in the chat are saying it's not there. Do I need to send an email to support?
no. So it's rolling out. We released we released it yesterday at about noon, and
Okay.
it's just like populating into all of the accounts. So if
Okay,
they
thank you. Thank you, because you were about to get an onslaught of emails. So I just wanted to answer that question real quick.
Everybody gets it, and it's just taking time to roll out. I think you have to log into your account once, log out, and then log back in, and then it shows up. It has to like go through a process.
Understood.
So now it's done the regular AI thing, and it says, shall I go ahead and create the contact and queue up all the follow-up actions? And I said, yes. And so contact created, both tags applied. Now let me set the calendar reminder and send the email simultaneously. Now keep in mind, you can also send text messages, right? So all of the features inside the CRM, you can now talk to and ask for right inside the tool. Now, I want to be super cool. Goal in life, haven't hit that yet. But you can download Chrome extensions with your favorite AI. So you can get the Claude Chrome extension, and you can click on that extension up in the top, and Claude will just pop up in this bar on the left-hand side, and you can go into whatever CRM you want and tell Claude on the right-hand side, hey, do this, do this, do this, and get it to go to work. It will take over your browser, start clicking the buttons, start going around and doing it. It works. It takes a very long time. It breaks a lot because it doesn't know the software. It doesn't actually have access to the software. It's just like navigating your browser for you. So you can do this with other CRMs, but what we've done is we've built it in the CRM. So it's secure. None of your data is exposed. It's literally built right on top of the platform. So we're done, Frank.
Let
So
me.
it took,
Can I ask you something?
of
So
course.
you told it what you wanted it to do, and but then you had to push the go button. Do you do that from the app? Like
Yeah,
so, and then it said, "Okay, I want to do all this." So you want me to do this, and you said yes. You did that from the app.
that's right.
Okay, so it's all happening. You can see it happening in the app, so you can.
Right, right on your phone. It's just like talking to Claude or
This
ChatGPT.
is so could I tell it? I mean, it knows the CRM, so could I like on a whim, could I say, "Hey, I want to send an email out to every person that's tagged qualified agent about a new webinar that I'm doing tomorrow or next week, and this is the link, can you do that? Will it do that?
Yeah. Yep. So let's try. So create me a list of all the qualified agents that I have in my system. They'll be tagged with a tag that says something like qualified agent. It probably has model match in there as well. And I want you to create me a smart list of all those real estate agents that I haven't had an inbound conversation with, whether it's email, text, or phone in the last 30 days. So I can reach out to the real estate agents I haven't had a conversation with in at least 30 days. All right. So I didn't know what the tag was.
Yeah,
So
right. So
I gave it the rough parameters of what the tag will be. Now that's a problem, right? And before it would come back to me and be like, Chris, what's the tag name? But
yeah.
now I have an agentic loop. And it's like, well, Chris is lazy. He doesn't want to tell you. Why don't you just go figure it out on your own? And it will go and actually figure out what the tag is. Now, it might ask me, but chances are it's actually just going to go pick and guess and verify it with me, and pretty sure that it will actually pick the right tag. So here it goes. So imagine you can go and you can say, hey, get me a list of all the real estate agents that I haven't talked to in 30 days that I've funded a deal with. Well, if you're keeping tags on your contacts inside the CRM and you have like qualified real estate agent, funded deal, you can pull a list of all those people and it has all of the communication from your emails, your text messages, and your phone calls, and it knows the last time you talked to that person. So here's the next part of the presentation, Frank. You can set tasks inside the AI, inside the system. So if you're following the daily success plan, you can tell the AI, turn on Monday mornings and add all of the contacts that I need to have in my qualified agent power dialer, load my power dialer, and have it ready for me when I show up for call stars. And the AI will build the list, fill the power dialer, and when you hit call stars, you're ready to go. And you just set a task for Monday, set a task for Tuesday, set a task for Wednesday, and the AI will find all the contacts in your CRM that you need to be calling and already have them loaded into a power dialer for you.
I think most of us are speechless right now.
It's,
I mean, this is just amazing. Look, we're at the top of the hour. Questions, thoughts in the chat. Anything, Kristen, we need to address here?
I have to say one thing.
Go.
If there's anybody here on the call that doesn't have this software, I know it's called a CRM, but really it's a marketing platform. Try it out for $1. Go to loanofficercrm.ai/trial. The AI is built into it. So when you're doing your onboarding, you can play with this thing. So loanofficercrm.ai/trial. Sign up for $1 and take this thing for a spin. You get 2 one-on-one onboarding calls with our team. If you don't get what you want launched done in 2 calls, we'll give you 3. I think our max is 14 calls we've done with somebody in onboarding in order to get them onboarded. Like, we got you. Support's amazing. We'd love to see you try the system out.
Okay, the link is in the chat, guys. It's where is it? Put it in one more time there. It's ripping. There it is. Loanofficercrm.ai/trial. You can go there, get it. It's $1 to get in, get it set up, get started. This new deployment, Chris, is massive. This is huge. I mean, now this is so nice. I know my team, I don't know if Hope's here this morning, but we're gonna talk about this because now we can all have the app on our phone. And now we can deploy things so much easier than getting in there. And I'm speechless. I just think that's incredible. I'm so glad you got certified as as a Claude geek, whatever they
Thank
call
you.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because now we reap the benefits of it big time
Yeah.
in the
Chris,
product.
I mean, obviously there's no build it with Chris on Friday. Are you doing anything else this week
No.
around this?
No.
Okay.
So we're going to send out some emails. We are going to do some members only training on the platform, but that's going to happen inside the customer support calls. So if you have questions about this, on the left-hand side of the CRM, there's live Zoom support right here. If you click this, it literally opens up Zoom from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Our team is there, and just like go get the training inside the support. They're there to help you out.
I'll tell you, those of us who are in the system, who knows the support guys, there ain't no support like this support. Like other companies, other tech platforms could learn from the support that Chris has put together. It is amazing. You jump in,
and
they're
Frank,
there.
Frank
They
is a
start
frequent
helping you.
flyer and a
I
gold
am.
member. So
I am. They know who I am. Yeah, and it's so funny too because half the time I get in there and I go, okay, I need your help. See, all I want to do is this, and I literally do it myself in front of them and talk myself through it. And they're like, "There, yeah, great, you did it." And I was like, "Thanks, I just needed you here." You know what I mean? But all kidding aside, no, they help me immensely, and they help everybody. Like they are so accessible, so friendly, so patient. Right, and just get you through. They'll take over the screen, right, and get you through whatever it is you need to get done. It's remarkable. It really is.
And Frank, check this out. It found the tag and it's got 120 total qualified agents across the CRM that it was able to put in and now is creating the smart list. And then I can just go to the smart list and send whatever messages that I want or just put them into another workflow. So it worked. It did it. So we're going to have to, I've got 3 other things that I wanted to featureize this morning, but we're going to have to do it next Friday.
We'll do it next Friday. Well,
All right.
So wait, there's more. There is more. Well, awesome stuff. Chris, man, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And thanks for doing this on a Wednesday. You know, we've got the holiday, of course, in front of us and that kind of a thing. So I appreciate you getting on this week.
Yeah, I'm actually, so my son and I are taking a special trip to celebrate the 250th, and we're going to pop over the border into New York and
neat.
And enjoy on the day. So we're going to be there. We're going to be there to celebrate, which should be some fun.
You going to Manhattan? Where are you going?
No, we're going downhill mountain biking on the closest mountain that we could find. So my son is going to hurdle me down a mountain to celebrate.
I just got to point out, like, that would never in a billion years happen in my world. Like, yeah, let's celebrate by going to New York and racing down a mountain on a bicycle. No, that's not going to happen.
Wear a helmet to protect that big brain of yours, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Don't screw this up for the rest of us. Okay.
Deal.
All right. Yeah.
Big helmet.
All right. I'll wear 2 helmets.
Wear a couple of inner tubes around you too.
Yeah.
We'd
love
wrap,
to see that.
Just a little bubble wrap, maybe. I don't know. Please don't leave us to navigate Claude by ourselves, is what everyone's saying.
Exactly.
It's like talking to Einstein, man. When he talks, it's like talking to Einstein, bro.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. It's a conversation with Chris is like, don't bother. I'm just going to support. Don't bother telling me. I'll just go to support. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Look, we are not here tomorrow. We are not here Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And we'll be back on Monday. Kevin Gillespie will be on Monday. So watch for the emails. We'll let you know what's going on Monday with Kevin. And we've got a great week lined up next week as well, including Friday once again with Chris. So that'll be great. You guys have a great, great day. Have a fabulous holiday. And we'll catch up with you guys later. Adios, my friends. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Be safe.